What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Also, hit that like button, put a comment down. Let's get this video out to more people. It really helps me out a lot, and I greatly appreciate it. All right, this is just going to be a quick impromptu video, just kind of looking at drip price and looking at the overall markets, because I think we're on the cusp of something. Right. I think we're about to hit something, so to speak. And why that's important, it's going to affect the drip price. Everything is always connected. Okay. Sometimes things lag when other things are going, but still everything is always connected. So let me share my screen. All right. We come over to the drip price here. This is the daily. And look, I think this whole area, this whole area here, the overall sentiment has been positive, and that's what's kept this kind of range-bound price. Now, we are taking a little bit of a beating. I think on the main dex, it dropped to 38, and there's a chance it could go a little bit lower. Again, it's up to when some of these projects that Forex is going to release, drip, drop, draw. I think that is going to be huge. The new UI, you guys know all the stuff that's in the works. I don't have to rifle it off. Like, you get it. If the community hadn't done what it's been doing, I think the price action, probably would have been a little bit more like this. Okay. At least from where I'm sitting, that the community has been holding this thing up. We need all the things that Forex is working on going over to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin does affect the drip price. If Bitcoin started shooting up like crazy, we would see a change in all of DeFi. And I think that's going to happen. If we look here, so this is last time we did a video, I was telling you guys about, I was in a short. I did the video right here. I had this additional sell and then this additional sell to add to the position, right? Because when you're opening a position as a short seller, you sell first and then you buy back later at a lower price. If anyone has any questions on the mechanics of shorts, let me know. I'm happy to do a quick little, tutorial, if you will. But it did exactly what I wanted it to do. So I said I want it to hit here, and then start going down. So it did exactly that. My dollar, so the position I had, I think I was averaging right around here, 28,750. So it did that. I took 50% off when we got down in here, right? So I still kept half a position, and then I took 25% off right here, and I just closed out today for right here. And that's the way that I trade, and I think that's the way you should trade, really. If you are going to think about getting into trading, it's not just about throwing it all your money on one spot and then unloading it all in one spot. There's a risk management of, inching into positions and then inching out. But it's really doing exactly what I, kind of said that it was going to do. I think overall, when we think about Bitcoin and where we are right now, I'm not sure this is going to clear. It's got to clear this 28. I mean, I think we got to get into 29. If it gets into 29, then we're looking at that, that 31, 32 level for this thing to blast off. And then that would mean that the bottom is in. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we're not going to clear this, and we're going to see another leg down. And then, it'll probably do one of these and then one of these. That's what I'm hoping for. I want to get this thing over with, right? We get this over with, then we can start the bull run. Then everything, all tides raising high affects all ships. The saying, my brain's not working that great today. Plus, I got to run. I'm running a little bit late as is, but I wanted to quickly do this. This is the weekly chart of the S&P 500. And I bring this up because this also affects all of crypto. And if you look at where we're at right here, I mean, we've had quite a little run. These are weekly candles. So for the last month, it has been just firing up. And I'm thinking it's getting a little frothy. It's got to cool down. And with the looming recession in place, and we got earnings that will be coming up, I think next month. And I think we're going to start seeing companies miss on earnings. We're going to see the unemployment numbers are going to go up. And I just don't see this, breaking above right here. I think we're due for this thing to eventually start to capitulate down. Even if you take a look at this, right? So this is a rising channel, okay? And about 90% of all rising channels end up taking a turn to the downside. In other words, it needs to break either here or here for a continuation in whichever direction. And it's somewhere, I think it's like 80 to 90% of rising channels break to the downside. I think we're in for some pain. I think we are in for some pain. And anyway, can't give financial advice. I would hope that all of you have safety measures in place and you're positioning yourself. Also, if you guys want to know what I'm in the stock market, let me know. I also, trade in the stock market right now. I am loading up on on triple leveraged inverse plays. So in other words, they go up when the market goes down. I got tons of gold, silver. I've already talked to you guys about that, but anyway, I am working under the assumption that the market is going to sell off. And I think over the next 9 months, we're going to see some pain. And it doesn't have to be painful. If you position yourself in a way, it doesn't have to be painful. I mean, it's always like, you never want to know about people being unemployed and struggling and stuff like that. But at the same time, you got to do what's right for you. You got to do what's right for your family. And there are ways of positioning yourself where if it does sell off, you can actually make money. And I don't mean just short selling. Again, you could take inverse plays. Some of them are risky. Some of them are, decent. But anyway, I'm rambling. I got to run. I hopefully did not do too many edits on this thing. I got to edit this thing. I'm going to try and get this out as soon as possible. Again, if you got anything from this, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.